Good morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I'm sort of. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But first of all, here is Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lily Bell. And as you can see from yesterday, the vacuum cleaner has moved, but it hasn't done anything. I gotta get to it. I have to get to it. Anyways, so welcome to all my returning subscribers and to any of my new subscribers. Thank you so very much. It means the world to me that you have decided to come and spend a little bit of time with me. So, okay, what am I working on? Well, yeah, it is Autumn Lady. And as you can see here, now I'm working down here. I'm working on, let me see here if I can get it. This, I don't know, I hope that's not blurry. But anyways, it's this diagonal line, okay? And what that is I've changed it over to 921 DMC. Okay. And somebody was asking if I just chose my own colors. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Okay. So I went online, and you can either look on Google or you can look on Pinterest. And if you look for conversions for whatever, you know, just, I don't know, Celtic winter, Celtic spring, or in this case, autumn. And they will have various different ones. And it depends on what you like, right? Well, this was all done, and I don't have it here in front of me. Sorry. It's down there on the floor. Anyway, yeah, they'll have different versions that people have done. There have been ones that have had, they've done America, they've done Ireland. There's one that they put two ladies together and did it as Merry Christmas. There's one that they had as Samhain, embolic, that kind of thing. So you can pick and choose, or maybe it's that you want to just change the colors. You want to keep it basically the same, but just change the colors. There's one that I saw that had one of the ladies with a horse. Okay. So there's various things that you can find, you know. It just depends on what you're after, right? So anyway, so yeah, so you can go there. Now with this one here, I followed one of the conversions, but I kind of flubbed it up a little bit. I used one color instead of another color in one place. So I've been kind of fudging it. Okay. Now, I think Jeannie, you asked me, I think it was Jeannie, asked me if, or maybe it was somebody else, if the variegated thread that I use was part of the conversion. or what. And nope, it's just what I wanted to use. Okay. It's, I thought it needed a little bit of a change up. And that's the beauty. You know, don't let anyone tell you that you have to use one color over another color. You know, and you can change a pattern to however you like. So it's all on what you're looking for. Somebody else was asking about the metallic threads and how do you use them. Well, on this design, they had this washed out, oh gosh, I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is, okay. They had this white gold, okay. I don't know, will that focus? Here. Will that? There, you can kind of see it a little bit. But anyway, it comes in strands as well. And for the 11 count, I think I used, let me see, this stuff comes in threes, okay? This comes in 3 strands. And for this, because I'm not using this, I'm going to get something else. But if it's 16 or higher, I would use 1. 14, I would use 2. And 11, I would use 3. But you can see if it's something that, if it's a coverage that you like. But I'm going to pick out I'm going to have a different one for this. I just haven't gone through it. I have in my mind what I want, but I haven't figured it out. Like, this is a white gold, and to me that is going to, see, it's going to wash out too much. And I want something to be a little bit brighter. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to use something different. So I think I've answered everybody's questions. I'm not sure. Okay, what's going on? So yesterday, Julie had stopped in to see me. She brought me my mail, which was wonderful. Thank you, Juliet. That's what friends are for. So anyway, I mean, she's there picking up everybody and their dogs. The mail. So she just picks up mine as well. So anyway, it was a nice day yesterday. It had gotten up to 2 degrees. And in the wintertime, there was so much snow that fell. So much snow that it just piled up on each other. Okay? So I had snow that had gone right to my door jamb. Okay? Right to the threshold. And now it's melting. So now it is that, so I have a patch right beside the door, and then it goes up about this high. You know, it goes up on an angle like that, like a hill. So Juliet left. I saw that Lily Bell had pooped. So I went outside and I was going like this. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to come in the house now. I didn't stay out for very long. So I propped the shovel up beside the door, and I was trying to get myself back. Well, didn't I slip? And I went down, and I could feel myself going down, and I didn't just fall down this way on the snow. I fell this way, and I landed on the shovel. So thank goodness it was a plastic shovel. And no, it didn't break. It could have, but it didn't. Thank goodness. So anyway, and it was like the scoop was this way. Okay. So when I landed right up top here. So the handle's coming up here. And I landed here. So I landed with my left butt cheek right there. And I couldn't get myself up because it was too slippery. I could, no matter which way, and there was nothing to hang on to because it was all snow. And I went to try and like grab the shovel, but of course it was sliding. So that was out. So I was feet towards the door. So I was able to kind of push or kick the door in. Thank goodness it wasn't latched too tight. But it was just there, and so I could push it in. So then I rolled myself. I rolled myself into the house. And then I got myself beside the door, and I grabbed onto the handle and grabbed in between the door and the wall, and I went and I grabbed myself, and I got myself up. So I knew I was going to have a shower, so it didn't really bother me, if I was wet or not. But then didn't I start to feel it? And I didn't, when I went to look at myself, I couldn't see anything. And there was nothing. I did have a spot that had come up on my knee. And so then I took my shower, didn't see anything, nothing. Got myself into my PJs. And then it came time for bed. And I went to lay in bed, and oh, didn't it start to get sore? Didn't it start to get sore? So I went to sleep. Well, I didn't really sleep because no matter which way I laid, I was on. No matter which way I laid, it was sore. And so then I was tossing and turning, and now my shoulder's sore up here. I must have landed in a way back here. And yeah. So when I got up this morning, I took a look, and there's a bruise about the size of my hand. And you can see there's a line right like this. So this part is bruised, this part is bruised, but there's a line. And that's where I landed on the shovel part. So, and then the bruising went out like that. So, yeah, I'm okay. So this morning, what did I do? I put salt out there. And so it's melting. It's, I don't know what it is. It's supposed to go up to 2 degrees again today. Well, apparently last night, well, Juliet was alluding to it. She says, "Oh yeah, well it rained last night." It rained? I was like, I don't know nothing if it rained. And she said, "No, no, it did rain." And so just before well, this morning I felt so bad that like tired because I didn't sleep well at all. I went and laid down on the bed and I fell asleep for an hour. And I needed that. Maybe it was a little bit more than an hour. But I was gone. But anyways, uh, I was reading there on the various sites there that yes, indeed, there was heavy fog, and that there was apparently somewhere right around here. I don't know if it's a little bit north or south or whatever. There are apparently 6 semis in the ditch because it got to be so foggy and so slippery. And I noticed when I got up this morning, but I didn't put it together really, that there were, I seen an ambulance, but it had its lights going west here to go down to Highway 6. I thought, well, that's awfully strange, because normally you see them with their lights going back to the hospital. Well, duh. Yeah. Now come to find out that, yeah, accidents. Accidents all over. I haven't even looked to see what highways are closed again. But, yeah. So it's going to be a while because they've got to bring the tow trucks out from Winnipeg. Dr. Hook, or I don't know if there's who else there is. You know, maybe they come from, maybe there's one in Stonewall or Arberg or something. I don't know. But there's heavy wreckers are coming out, or they are out. But like I said, I don't know where exactly. It just said near Eriksdale. So, and they were saying around Lundar there too, it was pretty bad. So, who knows? I guess I'll find out. And that, but yeah, it's just, I pray everyone's okay. So I didn't even know that it had rained. And apparently, I know they were talking about it last night. Colleen Brady on the weather last night, she was saying that that there was supposed to be heavy fog with perhaps rain for Winnipeg. And she did say down around Brandon and Winkler it would be rain. But, yeah. So, yeah. So anyways, so that's been my exciting day since you last saw me yesterday. It was just, oh my gosh. So needless to say, I am sore. And I try to get comfortable. And it's affecting my, like I'm starting to feel it there in the sciatic nerve. It missed the sciatic nerve. But it didn't miss it by much, but it did miss it. and but it was close enough to it that there's, because of the bruising and that, there's um, agitation of the sciatic nerve. So, and the sciatic nerve is the longest, or the biggest nerve in the body. So it's yeah. So, and if any of you have had sciatica, you know it. You know it. You know it. It's one of the most painful things you can endure. Thankfully for me, I don't get, it's not, it can get bad, but it it's kind of, it's still manageable, if you will. But it can get bad, and where I'm rubbing my leg all the time, and not because it's sore. But I've heard of people who have had it. I mean, my father-in-law had it, and he had it bad, and it was awful. That he had it real bad for about 6 months, and for a farmer, that that must have been just horrible for him. But yeah, it was not very good. So for any of my new subscribers, or for any of you that are passing through, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. And comment down below, if you will, as to perhaps where you come from. How did you find my channel? Because it's kind of nice to know where people are from. And also, how you found me. Like, it's, I don't know. I don't know how people find me. So, it's just very, I don't know. I don't know how it is. I know that many of you have come from Laura's channel, and I thank you for that. And I thank you, Laura, Stitching with Laura, for mentioning me. And, well, they must have it open to the south here, because I just seen the co-op truck driving in. So it must be open. I don't know about to the north, but yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm just curious. And you may not know it, but we do have a dedicated Facebook channel, and it's called Stitching in the Interlake. And my email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. And all this information is down below, okay, in the description box. And I know some of you have been wondering why I put pictures of ladies as my thumbnail. Well, for one thing, I like historical fashion and how women look. I don't like the modern stuff. No. No. You give me from Edwardian and back, and I like that. So it's from the Renaissance, or from medieval times, or Tudor, or or I'll just come across a picture of a lady on Pinterest, And I'll go, oh, yeah, I like that. And so, excuse me. And so that for me, it's, get that right. Yeah, it's the right color. Yeah. I was worried here for a second if I had the wrong color. Do I have the right color? Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I post pictures. Besides that, some of those thumbnails that come up are just I don't I don't like them. You know, they'll have me sitting there, and it's always, like it's where I start my video, right? So I don't care for them. So I go for the bit of the dramatic. And besides that, it's just it's nice um to look at them, you know, and it's I love historical figures and designs and you know it's just something that. And besides that, why not have something beautiful that you can look at? So, yeah, it must be okay. So, but anyways, so yeah, but otherwise everything else is a go. I did get to washing the dishes, so that's being done. But as far as vacuuming is concerned, I don't know. That might have to wait another day. Yeah. I have every good intention of vacuuming. Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to vacuum. That's it. I can't get myself to go and do it. Sometimes it's because I dread the noise. Sometimes it's the motion of it. Uh, it's see, there goes another truck. So they must have the highway open, unless it is that they're coming from the north or something. I don't know. But anyway, so alrighty, peeps. I guess that's it. So I hope you liked the floss tube that I've done today. As you can see, it's really starting to take shape here, and I'm going to continue working here and then over that way. So we'll see how far I can get done today. So as long as I'm able to sit. The thing is, sitting, standing, it doesn't matter. Laying down doesn't matter. So anyways, alrighty. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lily Bell. And Jonas happens to be outside. He was on the railing. So he was perched there like an owl. He's surveying his kingdom. But anyway, so yeah. Oh, Claudia, if you happen to be watching this, I hope you're feeling okay. Claudia had surgery, and I don't know how she made out. So I'm praying for you, Claudia, that everything is okay and you'll be able to join us soon. So, all right, everybody. See you tomorrow, God willing. Toodaloodles, everybody.